I am originally from Jordan, so I love to eat dates. And I have been eating dates so far into this pregnancy, intermittently here and there. I am officially 33 weeks pregnant, and I want to start eating dates on a daily basis. And I have this great recipe. I call them my keto date balls, but they're actually not so much keto. They have about 10 grams of carbs per date ball. You can eat it while you're on low carb keto, as long as you're not eating carbs somewhere else. I'm going to link a few studies in the description box below showing you how dates actually have a positive impact on labor and delivery and the baby. One of the studies indicates that consuming dates in late pregnancy was effective in decreasing length of labor process and the reduced need of oxytocin for labor acceleration. That's why they recommend that you eat dates during pregnancy. Oxytocin is like Pitocin, so basically you can have a natural, unmedicated, or at least medicated birth, which obviously will also lead to less complications, because once the intervention starts, it may never end. It's a vicious loop. And if you guys know my story from my first 2 births, you'll know why. Another study shows that if you eat 6 dates per day for the last 4 weeks of your pregnancy, that you will have lesser need for Pitocin to basically create more contractions, especially if you take an epidural. The first phase of the labor was also lower for those women that consumed dates. So it is concluded that the consumption of date fruit in the last 4 weeks before labor significantly reduced the need for induction and also the augmentation of labor. So basically they don't have to give you Pitocin to keep your contractions going. And it produced a more favorable but non-significant delivery outcome. And the date balls that I'm showing you today, they are so fast to put together. You can put it together in less than 10 minutes and then enjoy them for the whole week. Okay, so all you need is 3 ingredients: almond flour, dates, baking dates or date paste, and tahini sauce. I'm gonna also use a scale to measure out the recipe in grams, and I'll also give you in tablespoons just in case. We're going to start with 116 grams of almond flour. There we go, that's close enough. So anybody that doesn't have a scale, that's about 20 tablespoons of almond flour. And of course, that will help you with entering the calories as well if you want to calculate how many carbs and calories you're getting in. The next thing we're gonna put in is tahini, and just make sure you shake it up because it does tend to separate, as you can see here. I'm going to be putting in 77 grams of tahini or 6 tablespoons of tahini. You can also put per taste, so if you like the taste of tahini, you can definitely put more. It just really depends on your taste preferences. At the end, what we're going to be putting is this baking dates from brand Ziad, and you can actually find it in the links below. We are looking at around 13 ounces of date paste. Strictly date paste. Make sure you don't buy anything that has anything else. If you look at the ingredients, it says pitted dates. Each ball is going to equal to around 100 calories and around 10 grams of sugar. So the next thing I'm gonna do, get all the date covered with some almond flour so it doesn't stick to my hands. Knead it out. It's all kneaded out. If you need to measure or if you need to weigh each date ball for calorie reasons or sugar reasons, especially if you're open to gestational diabetes, please do that. All you have to do is roll it into a ball, just like this, and put it in a plate. Wait a minute, you can also top these with your favorite toppings. Do you like some coconuts? Well, go ahead and put some unsweetened flaked coconuts in a plate and just simply press into the ball, and there you go. Or maybe you like some powdered cocoa. Or finally, I took some dark chocolate, melted it in the microwave, and if you want to make it a little bit more liquidy, go ahead and add some whipping cream or coconut cream, and then you can just go ahead and top your date balls. I hope you enjoy.